Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogam Monster here. I would wanted to say along with Stevie B, but she's not here right now. Welcome to Why the Fascination of WTF. Stevie will be back in a little while. Good to see everybody in chat. Welcome. I know I've already said hi to most of you, except Mr. Hand. What's up, dude? How you doing, Rex? Blazer, how's it going? Sharon, what's happening? Christy, Harold, great to see you. Sandra Piper, good to see you. Let me move this back a little bit. Let's see my whole head, not just. Greetings from South Carolina. What's up, Danny? How are you, man? Scappy, what's up? Rex, good to hear. Good to hear people are doing well. There's too much not doing well in the world. So you guys know how it works. I will put the link in chat, and anybody wants to join the show, just click on that link, come hang out. You got something you want to talk about, just want to hang out. It's all good. Look forward to having you. Northwoods, how's it going, man? Yeah, like I said, Stevie will be joining us in a little bit. She had to run out. We just got back. What time is it? 9 o'clock. We've only been back 30 minutes. We had to go out. I had to run around and try to find a toilet flange. A toilet flange is what goes on the floor, and the toilet sits on it. And there's a wax ring in between there. But our toilet tank cracked where it connects to the bowl, so it was leaking. So I had to pull that out, and I got down to the flange and realized I had to replace it. But Home Depot didn't carry it. Lowe's didn't carry it. So that's where we were running around tonight trying to find this. And we didn't have time to stop for coffee. We're out of coffee, so Stevie's picking up coffee. Yeah, it's just crazy that they don't have it. So I have to, because it's a mobile home or a trailer, single wide. I have to go to a specialty store. They actually have a mobile Home Depot one town over, but they were closed already, so I couldn't, go over there. There's another place called Pat Sells, and it's another mobile home store as far as parts and shit. So we're without a toilet right now. But I did pick up a new toilet, and I've been wanting to get a new one for Stevie, because since you guys know that Stevie has prosthetics below the knee, both legs, and it's hard for her to get up. So I got the tallest toilet I could find. Well, the one that tallest that Home Depot sold, it's actually 19 inches tall. So it'll be a lot easier for her, or anybody, to get up and down. It's weird that it's a Glacier Bay product, and it's called Power Flush. Didn't know there was such a thing, but apparently this thing could flush seven billiard balls, pool balls, in one flush. No, I'm not going to try it, but that's interesting. True Value is a great spot. You know what? I went to Ace Hardware earlier, and I bought a flange, but I hadn't pulled the other one out yet, and it's not going to work. the flange is really shallow where it goes into the pipe below, and it threads in. So Ace had one that might work. I'll have to go in the morning and find out. But yeah, our microwave blew up. Not blew up, but stopped working. It was 35 years old. So yeah, I think it got enough use. And it's above the range microwave, so that was a pain in the ass to replace. Because Abnormal Investigations, what's up? The old one, that 35-year-old microwave, was friggin' heavy. I woke up this morning, I couldn't move. I was like, oh, fuck. And that toilet I bought was heavy too. But toilet, but get it? Never mind. It was overdue. You know, it's funny though, is it with something this old, this trailer, it's good. 1970, I think they said it was made. So 54 years old. You don't know what's been fixed, what's been changed, what's been in that time. So when I, pulled the toilet, first I I had to rip out the floor, the linoleum that was there, because I put a new floor in this part, and then I've left the bathroom. I just never got to it. So I figured if I'm going to do the toilet, I'm going to do the floor first. So when I pulled out all the cove base, which is that piece of rubber that goes along the bottom of the wall, between the floor and the wall, as I was pulling that out, the wallpaper went with it. So basically, it's going to end up being a total bathroom remodel. I'd love to get rid of the tub because it's one of these tiny little 4.5-foot tubs that we don't even, we just shower. So I might put a shower pan in and just make it a shower stall. I don't know. Just a lot of work. I can do the work. It's just, should cost money. The Bigfoot King. What's up, buddy? You could build up base. You are changing flange anyway. It's just a little lumber. No, I don't have to because I got the bigger toilet. I got the taller toilet. And the way, since it's a trailer, the way it's plumbed is weird. Like the kitchen, the bathroom sink goes across, drops down this little narrow wall, this knee wall or whatever you want to call it, and that drops into that. When I pulled the toilet off, you look down, there's a hole where the sink is coming through, and that's why that flange is so shallow. But anyway, it's just, I opened up a can of worms, and it wasn't my intention to redo everything, but that's what I gotta do. You know what? Let me drop this link. Pardon me, guys. So I met a woman yesterday. I was over at I went to Tractor Supply for dog food dog food. And I was online, and the way they have it is there's a line here, and then there's a line on on the other side of the counter. And I heard this woman start talking about a YouTube channel, and I, of course, I was like, oh, what? And I started talking to her outside. She's her channel, her name is Mimi. Her channel is called Someday Homesteading. Someday Homesteading. And she just started out. She's, but she's almost got as many subs as I do. She may be stopping it tonight. Hopefully, she'll pop in, say hi. But again, it's Someday Homesteading. Go check her out. Not right now. She she seems to be, it's a lot of shorts. That's what she said it was. She has a lot of shorts. So she has trouble building up the hours, the watch hours when you just do shorts. But she's doing all right. She's getting 7,000 views on this, and she's doing all right. Check it out. Sharon, how are you? Hey everyone, on my way home. Mogs, I retired too early, I can see. Why were you a plumber? Construction? What? Oh. Judy, I'm sorry to hear that. She said her son-in-law got some nerves in his fingers today, 7 stitches. I'm sure I've gone through a few nerves. I got scars all up and down my arm, just these white lines you'll see, and it's from 4 years of power washing. I used to power wash. You guys remember I worked in Sedona. I was power washing Polaris vehicles, and you just get into it and you don't pay attention, and I'd hit my arm with the damn thing, and it would just leave this white mark, and it would scar that way. It would be white and then it would bleed, but NSC says, Mogs, I worked in Trailer Planet 10 years and they're paying Yahoo for sure. Well, yeah, when it comes to like water supply lines, I've roughed in houses. I did plumbing, and it's either 3/4 inch or 1/2 inch. All your appliances, normally appliances being toilets and all that shit, is 1/2 inch when you rough it in. They do things differently. This one's got some copper, but it's really thin. It's like, I don't know. I don't even know the dimension, 3/8. I don't know what it is, but it's not what I'm used to. So there's a learning curve. I know how to do the work. I'm capable of doing the work. But then when I get to go do it, it's like, wait a minute, this isn't what I was expecting. What up, Mike? Just backtrack because I'm not paying attention to everything in chat. Jay Fritz, what's up? See, I didn't see Jay sneak in. So Jay, I checked out the restaurant. I just looked up online. I'd never been to that diner yet. Still haven't, but they have a decent menu. Bigfoot King, what's up, Shane?
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
Not too bad.
What's new?
Well, I was just listening to your issue there. It sounds like I retired too early. I should have come down and did a rental.
Yeah, it's I'll handle it.
Well, the funny thing about it is that when you get into stuff like that, especially on a mobile, they cram everything into these little nooks and crannies, and when you open up that can of worms, it gets expensive, boss.
Yeah. The floor, I have to address the flooring, the subfloor around where the toilet, the flange goes, because it looks like it's swelled up and stuff, like it had gotten wet.
Oh, for sure.
So I
It
might have
needs
to
some tender loving by the sounds of it.
yeah. No, I'll take care of it. You know, it's just I didn't expect to do it right now.
No, I was just saying the reason I said there about building it up is because if you were saying that you got a 19, you could take just some normal 2x6, smack up a little base, put it up on a base, and that would be even a little more comfortable.
Extend the flange up. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you already got it all ripped apart anyway. But I mean, might give you another 4 inches. I mean, that would be a little more comfortable. I don't know the distance that's required there, but
the 19 inches is 3 inches taller than a normal toilet.
Yeah.
So that's should be plenty high.
You should get one in there with some shock absorbers and razors there just to pick you up and set you down.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just want to sit down on it. I don't want to have to climb up on it.
Put a little ladder there for you.
My feet just dangling, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Good idea.
No, I know about the can of worms. I've done it many times, and
yeah, it's I'm not surprised. But again, since this place is, I mean, just like this is funny. I've never talked to the previous owners. We went through an agent, and there's things like I had to figure out. Like, there's one thing that's bothering me that I don't know what the fuck it does. Is you open up the cabinets underneath the sink, the kitchen sink, and there's 2 switches there. The top switch is for the garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Bottom switch, I have no clue.
You might even had a trash compactor at one time, boss. They were popular back in the 70s and 80s.
I wouldn't see a floor.
Well, these aren't. I'm pretty sure these aren't the original cabinets. So, I don't know,
Or even an osmosis. You might even add a pump in there, a pickup pump.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. Like, I mean, there's lots of reasons.
Like how to trace it. You know.
And you don't want an electrician coming in. I can tell you that right now. No, you might as well just huck your wallet at him when he drives in the driveway.
Yeah, no idea what it could be for.
But yeah, the mobile home there, that plumbing, and I ran into that lots. They're just, I mean, it's for space, eh? It's right down to the square inch. It's all pre-designed by AutoCAD, and
yeah, and it's made because the way they make it is nothing can go below the floor as far as the plumbing. Because of the, I guess normally they do that because of the freeze, you know, the possibility of it freezing. And here I don't have that problem, so I'm like, I think if I wanted to, I could lower it.
But it's the name mobile. There's the thing, right?
I don't see any tires on it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's on a trailer, but the tires aren't on it.
So you guys are still living in the glow, or what?
In the what?
In the glow, basking in the glow?
Oh yeah. If you're referring to that beautiful, beautiful election they just had.
The great red wave. I love it. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you guys down there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next 4 years.
Absolutely.
The fucking bullshit that Biden just did to completely fuck Trump over with Putin. Go ahead. Start launching missiles into Russia. Go ahead. Yeah, you have our blessing.
And we'll pay for them too.
Yeah, U.S. missiles. That's some fucked up shit.
But you know that he's still wandering around the Amazon somewhere.
Blazer said Stevie B looks different. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, that's so douche.
Yeah, it's a pretty mean thing, that's for sure. But you know that they
It
sat
wasn't all
around the
him. People
table.
are talking deep state or whatever. Somebody else is pulling strings. I don't know.
Well, he isn't. He's still wandering, I'm assuming.
I did what?
But I'm really happy for you guys because, I mean, it'll work out and the trickle down effect will happen and Canada will get a little bit. And I'm happy for that.
Yeah. It makes for great entertainment, though, man. You watch like YouTube and you watch these people losing their shit. It's just funny as hell.
Well, that's why I started watching it tonight because I just wanted to see if that was going to come up or not. But I couldn't contain myself. I had to come up.
We don't talk politics here normally, or religion, or just those two that are too diversified. Some people believe,
True
some people
enough.
don't. So
I'll leave that alone. What'd you think about old Mike Tyson there?
that was Stevie said, the poor guy.
Yeah, I felt so bad.
He made it through 10. He made it.
But then Jake Paul has to come out yesterday or today and says, "Oh, I was holding back on him."
I think if we all had a look at the contract, I think that there was probably a no knockout rule, and Mike had to finish his 8 to collect his money.
Yeah.
But he sure looked at one leg of his. I mean, he had some problems. He's definitely got some problems there.
Well, he is, how old is he? 58?
He's the same age as me, Muggs. Same age.
57 next week.
I think if he would have kept up the first 2-3 rounds, as he came out of the gate, he was okay. He stunned Jake Paul for a couple times. It made him scurry like he was afraid of Tyson. But
he was running.
But then Mike got hit a couple times, and he started getting tired after that.
I figured he was letting him like wear himself out.
That's what I thought he was gonna.
Paul, he'll get tired. Like let him throw, he'll take the punches, and then go on the attack towards the end, and it didn't happen. I was like, oh,
I think
damn.
we're all holding on to that hope.
See, but the thing we can all rest assured in that if it was in the bar, Jake Paul would be in some serious trouble.
Not in the ring, in the bar. I didn't realize that Jake Paul, how many fights he's actually had. I think this last fight was number 12. And he's knocking people out.
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke that, he's a boxer and his brother. And no, he took it serious. And he seems to be a legit boxer.
Well, it's funny that they both did some premonition work. And, like Jake Paul said, I'm going to outbox him. Everybody laughed. Well, he did outbox him. I have to admit, he did outbox him. And Mike Tyson said that I'm here to end his career. And I think he might have done the equal to that just by doing what he did.
Yeah. He just big old shot in the arm.
But for $20 million, I might go and fight him.
Blazer says 27-year-old man wins fight from a decision. Call after all rounds from a retired old man.
There's still a chance for us, Muggs. I think there's an old cowboy song. You're only good as we were good for 20 seconds we once were, or something like that.
WTF Mike says, yeah, next month Netflix is going to pay Jake Paul to push George Foreman down the stairs. That's terrible. It's funny.
That's terrible. Terrible, but funny.
It's funny. Say it. Apologize later.
Yeah, that's right. So all is good on the home front?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're all cleaned up. Storm is all nicely raked up, or what's going on there?
Yeah, that's cleaned up. I still have to fix the roof. We were waiting on some things, and I just got to go get the metal to put up there, and that's about it.
So was that true that they were not helping people with Trump signs, or is that just a bunch of bullshit?
I don't know. I heard the same thing, that people weren't helping because their supervisor said,
Yeah.
don't, and she got fired supposedly.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Excellent. She should have been. That's silly.
Well, look how crazy things are now with these people
Yeah.
that are losing their shit and getting a little carried away.
I get a kick out of that cutting your hair off shit. I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. That'll do it.
That'll teach
That'll
them.
teach them. And not having sex, and
Yeah.
girls telling other girls, divorce your husbands if they voted.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you retards?
But you notice the ones that are saying that are the ones that they don't have a man anyway.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, I'm glad that everything is okay up there for you guys, or down there. I guess you're way down there, but
Yeah, we're shit. Any further down, we'd be in Cuba.
yeah, you'd be speaking Guatemalan.
See, yo te quiero Taco Bell. Yeah, somebody's gonna get all pissed off because I'm doing an accent.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. No, you can do that now, Max. It's okay to do that.
True. Yeah,
Yeah, humor's back on the table now.
What did I just read?
Stevie's parents are all good.
Yeah.
Getting adjusted properly.
Yeah. Sharon guy says, thank God the cold front came down and that storm didn't go to Florida. Yeah, our cold front down here won't come through here until tomorrow night. And then we're gonna get overnight lows in the 40s. Woohoo!
But there's no snow where you are, yeah?
No, it rarely snows here. What's up, Paulie?
Hold on, pull my mustache. What's going on?
How you doing, man?
Hi, Paulie.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, I moved from the situation I was in. I'm currently in a sober house.
You got in the sober house.
Yeah, I'm sharing an apartment with 5 dudes.
You got your own room, or?
Yeah, with 2 other dudes.
Well, as long as they're okay.
Oh, they're good guys. It's just a sausage fest in there.
Hey,
You know what? It's kind of hard not to do when you're recovering, I'm assuming.
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt. It's a necessary evil.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
You guys are saying you Taquiero Bell over there, and I'm looking at a can of beans going, these guys better not get smart. They're going to have a tough night.
Danny Staten says, Paulie, you're fucking alive. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, that means Danny didn't watch the last show.
Yeah, no. That's when I was resurrected from the briny deep.
How long have you been in there, Paulie?
Thursday will be a week.
Congratulations.
In that house, but he's been sober almost a year.
Almost a year. Yeah. December 5th will be a year.
You're on your way, pal.
Yeah.
WTF Mike says, Paul, either way, I'm proud of you for taking that step.
It had to be done, man. Come on. You seen the shit
I
show.
agree.
You seen the shit show my life was. You guys were watching it.
I know. No, dude, I'm thrilled. I'm so happy.
Yeah,
for you.
me too. You've been there for a while. You got some time under your belt, so you really,
7.5 years.
God bless you, man. I'll tell you, you're not guaranteed anything, man. 24 hours is all I need per attempt at it, man. One day clean.
Day at a time.
It's easy to do. You break it
So
down.
so what are the things that you're looking forward to? Well,
Having more money when I actually have some, because it was tough. The alcohol budget for me alone, never mind party favors. Jesus, it's like a mortgage payment.
no, but I'm talking about, are you into guns? Are you into cars? Are you into hiking? What are you into?
Well, let me get a firm grasp on sobriety before I even attempt the firearm thing. But I mean, getting out in the woods is actually something I want to start doing and to do more of. But right now, I'm kind of limited because I'm suburban guy here. I'm in the city. I can't really do too much. But I mean, once I get my truck back on the road and registered, I'll have wheels. And I'll be more mobile. So yeah, looking forward to that. Definitely.
A good thing, Paulie, if you're sort of hooked up in the concrete jungle there for a while, maybe get a pack sack and throw about 4 or 5 bricks in it and just do a few blocks a day, and it'll help you gain that, the grind for when you do hit the bush, right?
Yeah, I got to get one of them things you put on your head that dangles a Twinkie just out of your reach, and you got to chase it around.
Don't need the bricks.
I'll be able to outfox a Bigfoot on a hill. Shit, you kidding me?
Pine Island Research, what's up, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff, how are you, buddy? Yeah, looking forward to really getting out in the woods. Hey, you want to hear something that's a trip? I met a chick that was out in the woods with Todd Standen by accident when he was on one of his things. Yeah, she was the chick that didn't have no shoes on when he was he took some people up into the woods.
I remember that one. Yeah,
I ended up meeting this chick, man. She's like, oh, I took some dudes out in the woods for like doing Bigfoot shit. I'm like, you're the chick with no shoes. I know about you. She's like, I hardly ever wear them. They make me wear them at work. She's telling me. I'm laughing. I'm like, oh my God. It's a small world, dude. You never know, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's a small world.
He's not credible. That's what I was getting from the gist of it. Not that I didn't already formulate that opinion myself, but he was a bullshit cannon. Throwing some serious bullshit, but yeah, I just figured I'd pop in quick, let you guys know I just I made a move. So
no, I'm glad, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm kind of liking it, man. It's not that bad. It's definitely better than sleeping in a box,
If you need anything, let us know.
You know how to reach out.
Yeah, thank you guys.
No, dude, I'll send you a damn care package. Whatever you think you might need. You need, razors or anything. That's just necessities.
No porn mugs.
I'm good. I get a little bit of a cash assistance plus food stamps, so I'm able to feed myself. But I appreciate the offer, extending gratitude, man. I really do appreciate it.
I was just going to clean you up a little bit.
Yeah, get me a weed whacker for the hair on my back. I'm starting to look like a damn Sasquatch. I gotta stop practicing the call. Yeah, he goes. Does he do it by the job or by the hour? Hopefully by the job, because if it's by the hour, I'll be broke.
Man.
Yeah, I just figured I'd pop in and say hello, guys. I got some stuff to do. Hope you guys have a good night. Maybe I'll pop in Thursday.
Pine Island said, Paulie Silver in
Nice to meet you,
the
Paulie.
Taco Bell drive-through is going to freak out the drive-through attendant.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. They're actually going to understand what I'm ordering. But I'll
Everybody,
see you guys.
Sharon says congratulations, Paulie. So happy for you.
Thank you, Sharon. I miss you, darling. I miss all you guys. But listen, I gotta go. Love you, Jeff. Love you, Mogs.
Talk to you
Bigfoot
soon,
King.
brother.
Peace out, brother.
Nice
I'll
to
see
meet you,
guys.
Paulie.
One
See
day at
ya.
a time, brother.
One day at a time. See ya.
Yeah, Paulie has been around for a long time here. He's family, but his drinking did get out of hand. And when one night he wanted to pop on, and I kind of said not tonight because I knew he was drunk. Other people knew he was drunk before he even showed up, and it was just I had to do a little tough love, and then he disappeared, and nobody heard from him until less than a week ago.
Well, maybe tough love worked. Eh?
Yeah, I'm not taking credit for it. I'm just saying, I felt bad for it. I caught shit for it. He's reaching out for help, and you just turn him away. No, they don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, full story.
Yeah, so it wasn't like I was being a dick to him. So when he popped on, I saw him in chat the other night. I was like, oh shit. And he popped on and he told us the story. He's doing what he needs to do, and that's great.
I mean, if he's just about out of here, he's obviously taking it seriously. So,
Yeah.
right, a year just doesn't happen. So,
no, you have to make it happen, and that's the whole thing about sobriety is you have to make it happen. You can't wish for it. You can't hope for it. Oh, maybe it'll. No, you have to do the work.
Well, I have to agree with you 100% because, like in my younger years, we're talking lots of years ago, but, I did almost 6 rehabs there and they never worked. Nothing worked. It was just came down to me being broke in a hotel room sore, right?
That's it.
So it's just you. It's not, it's got nothing to do with anybody else. It's just you. You have to draw that line.
You can preach to somebody about it all you want.
Yeah.
And give great advice, but if they don't want to quit, they're not going to quit.
Yeah, I think it's that old adage, you can lead a horse to water, right?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It's like you say, it's tough love, but my family pulled that, my friends pulled that, everybody pulled that, and it was a factor, but at the end of the day, it's just you yourself with that line in the sand looking in the mirror.
Well, unfortunately, it usually comes at people have to hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
They have to go as far as they can go with it, just shy of death, to wake up. Some do, some don't. But it's usually that's when things turn around is after they hit rock bottom. Because when you hit rock bottom, you have 2 ways to go: straight up or sideways. And sideways
through that
anywhere.
No, that's absolutely correct.
Sharon says, Mogs, I'm thankful for what you did. It helped Paulie for the better. I'm not taking any credit. I'm not. I'm just happy that he's where he's at.
No, but it might have been a line, right? It might have been a line for him.
I hope it helped.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it did. Obviously, if he, came back and came to the channel right away, and I'm assuming he apologized and tried to make amends, and that's what you're supposed to do.
Soon after that, I don't know how soon, but after that, he had hit such a low point that he tried to hurt himself.
Oh no.
and that put him in the program.
I would definitely consider it.
He'll be good. I know. And he'll, hey, people do relapse, whatever. I don't see that happening. I think he's got a head on his shoulders and he's been busting his ass. His whole life for the past year has been directed on that, on sobriety, on that goal. So it's hard to.
When you're super strong in the mind, it can go either way, right? So the strength that he has in his mind to be in that situation will probably benefit him on the other end because his mind is still as strong, right?
Sure.
It's just like you were saying, focused in. That's what needs to happen. Without really knowing the whole story. I mean, I'm just going by my own bullshit, right?
Hey, so many of us have been there. Some are
Yeah.
still there.
And we're still there, right?
Some are still there. I mean, I had to quit. I couldn't. My body was. If I didn't quit, I wouldn't be here right now.
I'm glad you did.
You're probably a better man for it.
Absolutely, everything changed. My life
And
changed.
Stevie B probably appreciates it.
She doesn't know that me.
We would have never met.
She never. She doesn't. She never knew that part. That the drinking me.
No.
Oh, is that right?
Nobody here in the past 7 years that I've met knows that drinking me.
It might be a good thing, Mokes.
Oh, it is. Because I wouldn't have befriended him in that state, probably. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have. So I'm glad.
You might not have befriended him, but you might have knocked him the fuck out.
Right?
Of course, he is a big dude there. He's a lot bigger in live than he is on film. He looks scrawny on the video.
No, he knows.
Oh, okay.
He has to know.
Okay.
Tex said that.
Hey, what do they say? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I'm kidding.
I always remember once a cucumber becomes a pickle, it can't ever be a cucumber again.
Christy said, Stephen.
That's a good adage. That's a good adage. Who said that?
Jay, who
Oh,
where it came from, I have no idea.
that's a good one, Jay.
Is that a trans thing, dude? What is that about?
I thought we moved on from
Leave
that.
cucumber alone.
Okay.
No,
I'm kidding. I know.
No, it was a
I
good
know.
saying. It made a point, but
I'm like, he's laughing. Look.
yeah, Stevie made coffee, Christy. Oh man, what else?
Sharon said, friends help friends, and Mogs, you are a good friend. Sorry, it scrolled. Mogs, you are a good friend. Yes. Absolutely.
Patrick Vaughn, how are you? And maybe he identifies as a cucumber.
See what you started?
Christy says, "I'll take mine with sugar-free creamer." I didn't get the sugar-free creamer.
This time.
Not this time.
Do you have a charger?
I think my phone's on it.
No, it's not. There it is. I gotta wait for my phone.
Yeah, so I know there's some weather coming through the United States that a lot of people are going to be getting their first snow. I think they're calling for something for next week too, around Thanksgiving, our Thanksgiving.
Yeah, your guys' Thanksgiving. Yeah.
So it might be nasty traveling weather.
Well, we just about got the grass covered up here, so.
Yeah, we don't have that problem here.
That's a good problem not to have.
Yeah. I only dealt with it a little bit out in Arizona. out of 12 years, I think I saw it snow like stick maybe 3 or 4 times.
Where?
Arizona, like in Cottonwood area. Yeah, it didn't snow a lot there.
So my dad used to say to me when we were playing outside as kids, he used to say, "Get in here, you look like a dog shitting razor blades." He was a mean man.
And Christy says, and Shane, please keep the snow up in Canada, please.
Yeah. I'll do my best.
Hold on, let me open the window and that'll change everything. Man, what am I looking for? A lighter. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the cool down. I've been saying it all along
Yes.
because it's going to drop the water temperature out here and fishing will improve greatly.
Well, it's just horrible for it to be 80s in November.
Yeah, it's weird.
So the fish will come up a little more shallow the colder that it is.
Well, right now it's the water is warm on top, cold on the bottom.
Yeah.
Usually soon that'll switch, like and the cold water it'll be colder on top.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it'll invert. Probably usually now and through December.
Any day now.
And it moves everything in. Everything will come in. Like I've been throwing out a line with a minnow on it just to try to get crappies, and I haven't caught one yet this year.
Jay, I caught a good sized bass on a lipless swim bait.
Lipless crankbait.
Crankbait, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, she got it was probably pushing close to 3.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
But she
I snagged it. I didn't catch it.
you did catch it.
Well, I mean,
you did.
You just
Technically, you did catch
get
it.
in its mouth.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
It still made the trip in with the hook. It must have went after it and then like missed it because it was hooked like I don't know in the side.
Yeah, right
Towards
on
the
the
fin.
side. And it was good. I felt bad for it.
Stevie and Mogs, did you get the recipe for the fried deviled eggs? I have to try breading the whites and deep fry and fill. I haven't, Judy, honestly, I haven't had time to look at all those recipes yet.
I've looked at some, but I don't want to look at them because you want to make stuff and eat more, and yeah.
No, I took a break from the keto thing, and we're gonna get back.
Okay.
She's gonna join me this time for doing the keto.
So, what does the keto? What's the main thing of keto? Like, why is it even called keto? What does that mean?
Okay. So the diet itself basically is you eliminate sugar and carbohydrates. Eliminate that. So after so much time, and it's I don't know. Right now, like whatever you're eating, like if you're eating carbs, your body's burning those carbs. Okay. When you stop taking the carbs and your diet, you have a higher fat diet, the body stops burning the carbs and starts burning the fat. It goes in. It's ketogenesis is the process, but your liver goes into ketosis, and that's what I'm familiar with is ketosis. Yeah, they call it keto now. They're everything's shortened.
But sugar's a tough one for me.
Me too.
I mean, I stopped sugar for the longest time, but I mean, I've been sneaking pops lately.
Yeah. No, I had to have a sweet tooth, but I'll step away from that. It's just, hey, quit drinking. I quit drinking. I can quit eating. Yeah, that's my mindset is okay, I don't eat this anymore. Or I don't eat this anymore. Or that's my new, you know, law as far as I go. Like I don't drink. Okay, now next I don't do carbs, I don't do sugar. It's just a matter of, you know.
Yeah, trimming away the excess, I guess. I was watching or listening to that JFK there when he was talking about those Cheerios. You guys got a bad problem with dyes and shit in your food down there, eh?
It's
Oh, probably. I don't eat them, so
all the preservatives and
yeah. There's so much. Jay says we ate at the 441 diner today. Good food. Right on. I brought that up because we're gonna meet Jay on Thanksgiving. We're gonna go to that diner he's talking about, and we're gonna have dinner with them.
A 411.
441.
441.
441.
441 is the number of the highway it's on.
Oh yeah.
Road it's on.
I mean, I like cookies and stuff, eh? Like I'm a cookie guy, so.
Oh, me too. I could eat
But
them.
I can't eat them.
I'll eat the damn thing.
Well, if they're there, I'll eat them all the time.
Lately, I've been doing a lot of mixed nuts, like
Yeah.
cashews.
I have a
peanuts.
big pack of those down in the
He's
den.
not-
Sorry.
I got a big jar of those down in the den that just sit on the coffee table, and that's what I eat. Cashews, almonds, and Brazil nuts, I guess they're called.
not in Brazil. They're just
Not in
walnuts.
Brazil. Yeah, they're just called nuts.
It's in China. It's just food.
But I went out, I thought I'd do a treat for everybody yesterday. And so I went and grabbed 3 hamburgers and a little 4-pack of glass bottle A&W root beer bottles.
All right, on.
And I did through the drive-through. So for 4 burgers and 4 pops, $40.
Damn.
39.40, I think, or 39.80 for
Bucks
For-
for a burger.
I believe it. I
that's
believe
3 burgers and
Tell you
4
what.
pops.
We just went through
Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake, and
It's the cheapest food I think we've gotten.
yeah, I was
any
surprised. We
drive-thru in the
ordered,
past year.
and it was like $22. I was like, wait, did they not
Yeah,
get
did
a
we-
whole order? Did we?
Yeah.
Should double check the order. Make sure they got everything. Because normally you can't get through for 2 people for under $30.
But you have to also remember, like, that's $40 Canadian,
That's true.
right?
And damn Girl Scouts and my cookie dealers.
But are Girl Scout cookies made with real Girl Scouts, or
Just their arms and legs.
Jeez.
That's it.
that's a joke from the Addams Family? Wednesday had said that
Wednesday,
one
yeah.
time. Are they made from real Girl Scouts?
Well, they just came by and sold me some cookies. There's 2 little girls there, the Girl Guides, and when I was a kid, they had different types. They had chocolate, they had vanilla, and then they had the peppermint ones. But all they're selling now is just the peppermint. And I told her,
Really?
don't even bother coming back unless there's more choice, because one type is not enough.
That's all they had
That's
left.
weird.
Just only peppermint. I thought that was like the girl ones. They're supposed to be vanillas and then chocolates and the peppermint
Oh,
ones. And-
Tagalongs, and there's all sorts of
yeah,
flavors they have, and maybe
one
don't know.
flavor she was flogging there. She was only flogging one flavor.
wow. Wonder if they fell
Yeah.
off the back of the truck and she wasn't actually a Girl Scout.
She wasn't. Well, she was 90. So I mean,
Ooh.
no, I told her not to come back unless she has multiple cookies.
Do you get like a survival badge when you get that age? I mean,
I think there'd be something sewn onto your crest.
Christy says, starting soon, I'm going to start high protein, low carb diet. I am so tired of being fluffy.
I think anything where it makes you feel better is all good.
And see, and that's why I'm doing it. I mean, yeah, I can lose a few pounds, but it's more, I got to feel better. I was very obese at one time years ago and lost all that weight. And I did it. I remember doing it because I got to the point where I just didn't feel good. I just really
didn't you
good.
say, Stevie, that you lost like 100 pounds or something?
About 130.
Holy shit!
Took a couple years. It did.
That's four girl guides.
I've kept it off for the most part. 10 pounds here or there, but no more. But I'm at that point again where I don't feel good, and it's what I'm eating, it's how I'm eating, and yeah, I need to change that.
For me, it was just being sluggish, and then of course, as we all know, it was part of my deal there to be a little healthier, but because of the testing. But as it turned out, it sort of was a blessing for me because it really made me look at the situation, and I was tired all the time, grinding her out. It's like, I mean, you don't need that.
That's what I complain about the most, is being tired. I feel sluggish. I feel my brain feels foggy. I got to change. I do.
So do you think this keto will take that little bit of fog away, or what?
I'm hoping so. I mean, part of that is again changing. Like I use the sugar that I use in my coffee. I've lost the name of it all of a sudden. What is it that I use?
Stevia or
no, not
stevia? No,
shit.
The artificial sweetener. It's not sugar.
Yeah, no.
It's not sugar.
No, and I think it's stuff like that I need to do away with. I gotta get that out of my system.
Well, yeah, anything with aspartame in it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do.
Oh, is that right?
Aspartame, yeah, that it messes with your thyroid, I believe.
Isn't that aspartame? I'm pretty sure that when I was a kid, they used to have that on a can of pop. Aspartame.
Well, that's what they're putting it in now. I think it's aspartame.
Yeah, a lot of diet drinks or sugar-free drinks have that aspartame in it. That's sugar substitution. So yeah, it's just stuff like that I need to not do anymore.
Like I get up at about 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:35 in the morning, and this was about a year ago. I would just come to the kitchen table, I'd pour my coffee, I'd sit down, and I'd be snoozing head on the table till like 6:30, 7 o'clock. That's no way to start a day.
Jay says, I met Janet. I'm like the Pillsbury Doughboy now.
Take care of me good. Feed you well.
Judy said, oh, Jay, that's so cool. My hubby kept me fed all the time. He eats small meals all day long.
I think that's what you're supposed to do, eat small meals all day. Yeah.
I was going to say, that's what I did a lot when I lost all that weight. I had people say I was grazing, all day.
I think that's good for you, actually, I think.
Yeah. Instead of eating big meals and going back for seconds. And I didn't really change a lot of what I ate when I lost all that weight. I changed my portions, the time of day that I ate. I did take sugar out of everything I drank. That was the biggest adjustment I did. But as far as kind of food, I was still eating whatever I wanted. Just very small, much smaller portions than I used to, because I could fill a plate and go back for more easily back then. Yeah. Oh, I could eat. Sure.
Well, that is fun to eat.
We go to this Chinese buffet, and they have, like, it's hard to go to a restaurant and do keto because most restaurants don't cater to that. But here they have such a selection that you could accomplish it no problem.
Oh, easily.
Wow.
I could eat nothing but seafood, or they have raw cooked. I mean, they have great selection.
But they also
Nice
have
salad bar.
steak and chicken and
Oh yeah,
Like I try to just stay to seafood. I mean, I get the odd craving for the red meat, obviously, but I try to stick with seafood as much as I can. But it again, you're hurting your pocket, right? So.
Patrick said I never had a woman that could cook. Sharon said, "Dang, Patrick, you missed out on."
Since I see food, I eat it.
Yeah, no, I know how effective the diet can be. So that's why I wasn't like, I wasn't worried about stepping away from it for a little while because I know I can go back to it.
Well, that's actually motivated me to do it, is watching him. I mean, I took
Probably.
part of that because he does.
She would eat the food, but she wouldn't. She like because I was cooking for myself, but I would cook for her as well. So she'd eat the food, but she was also eating the cookies and whatever. She didn't commit to the whole thing.
Yeah.
But now I'm ready to commit to the whole thing. But
I mean, seeing the results, like I mean, you dropped quite a bit there, Muggs. That didn't take you that long.
Not a lot.
No, I said a
So
little
she
bit.
probably watched it in real time.
Oh, I did. Absolutely.
You should have put out a weight loss video, Muggs.
I know it works, so I'm definitely motivated.
Excuse me, I gotta.
Here, water.
Oh, but I think just if that's what it is, Stevie, there being a little sluggish or whatever, I hate that feeling. I just hate it.
Me too. I mean, I wake up in the morning same time as you, 4:30, 5 o'clock every day. Go to work. By midday, I mean, it's nothing to do with age, but by 11, 12 o'clock, I'm done for the day. It feels like.
Yeah.
I'm drained, and it just makes no sense. I mean, I know I stare at a computer for the most of the day, but still, I've done this for 20 years, same job, and I can't get through half a workday now without feeling like shit. I mean, just bad.
See, that's not right, boss. That's not right.
No, and when you wake up tired, that doesn't make sense either.
Yeah.
Now you got me wanting.
It's nice to wake up clear-minded once in a while. I enjoy it when it happens. I feel really good about myself. My day goes much better. But I know what you mean by noon. Like, I mean, you're dragging your ass.
I mean, it takes me half the morning to get, clear-minded enough to start the day. But then for me to get that tired that quick, it just, and I feel tired all the time. It's not just.
Well, I don't know how true it is about like drinking coffee. They said if you like,
we heard that.
if you wait like
90 minutes.
90 minutes
90 minutes.
to drink coffee after you wake up, you don't get that crash later on.
I've been told the same thing. Like, don't just jump right up. Even my doctor said, start out with a little water.
Well,
Have
yeah.
your drink of water in the morning. Like, that's one thing that I don't do. I don't drink water, eh? I have a hard time. I got to push myself to drink water, and I like the bottled water, like the fizzy kind of water, but it's so high in sodium. And that's not good for you either. But I could drink that all day long. But normal water, I have a hard time drinking normal water. It just unless I'm in the bush, obviously with a canteen or whatever, I can drink water, but. It's not so. I just don't go to the kitchen, to the fridge, and pour a glass of water.
I don't do soda, or pop,
I
if
don't
you
do a
will.
whole lot either. Every once in a while, once in a blue moon, I might have one. But
Well, I watched this old employee that I had when I had the business. He had this plastic jug, and it marked on the jug where you are by like 7:30, 8:30 by 10:30 by 2:30 in the afternoon. How much what? It was a big ass jug.
Oh yeah, I see them
And
at
it was
work
just
all the time. I work in a park, and yeah, I see a lot of people have those where it has the time mark on this giant 2-gallon.
yeah. I couldn't there's no way I could drink that much water. Like I mean that's crazy.
I'd be running to
Unless
the
you're
back.
exerting, I guess. Maybe if you're exerting yourself.
No, I think it's a good idea. Because I know personally, I don't drink enough water.
I don't either, and I try. I do, but
No, I
I
end
don't
up
drink that as much
I end
as
up
we
with
do.
like my legs cramping up while I'm sleeping. That'll get me out of bed like that, And it's just if I had hydrated during the day, I wouldn't have to deal with that. I don't.
Yeah, but then you wake up peeing, having to pee. I do.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, that's what happens is
drink a ton of water.
I'll get up
Go to
with
bed.
cramp.
See, that's the problem, Stevie. That's exactly right. I hate that bullshit.
Yeah, well, that's what happens with me is I get up because I have cramps and I have to pee. So I pee, but then I drink a bunch of water. Cramps go away, and then they come back a little while, like 2 hours later, and I got to pee again.
Yeah. It's a
I like
vicious
sleeping straight
circle.
through.
I mean, it sucks getting older and you got to get up to pee anyways. But to stay hydrated, you got to drink more. Like you said,
It's an endless cycle.
it's a catch-22.
I
Jay
was
Fritz,
just thinking I was just thinking on sleeping with diapers now.
Oh, jeez.
well, that depends. Should be called
Wah,
definitely.
wah,
I
wah.
was gonna say, don't rush it. We might end up that way anyways.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That was a good one, though. That was a good one. See, that's what I mean. It's like these last few weeks. It's like there's a ray of sunshine over everybody. It's amazing. Just that I just see it in people talking to people. Everybody's friggin' happy, and it's nice.
He says, not everybody.
Well, not everybody. Yeah, not everybody. There are those select few.
It's just funny to hear these people going off and how Trump supporters are evil. Well, you just like condemned over half the country, by saying that.
Yeah.
Well, you'd never go into a high school party and say half you guys are all crazy, retarded people because you wouldn't last very long.
No. So, guys, link is in chat right now. If anybody wants to join us, click on that link. Come hang out. Say hi to Stevie, myself, Shane.
Oh. I just thought I'd jump in. I don't have anything else to do.
Yes.
Pickle juice is awesome for cramps. Yeah, I
It
just
is.
don't have any pickle juice. I think I drank
Pickle
it all.
juice.
Yeah,
I drank it all.
I never heard that one before.
yeah.
It
Anything.
does work.
It's because of all the sugar and
Salt.
the salt. I mean, in the brine. Yeah, anything. I don't know if it's anything fermented too, like kimchi or like that. That's I don't know. But yeah, pickle juice helps with cramps.
I've taken salt tabs when I'm out. And then I don't do that, like those fancy pills or the water purification systems. I just take out iodine. That's all I use is iodine.
To purify the water.
Yeah, I just drop, shake, and you're good in about 5 minutes, and you can drink as much as you want because whatever's in there is dead.
Yeah, I have an aversion to like
But it tastes like shit.
textured
I was
water.
gonna ask.
It
That
can't
can't
taste
taste
good.
good.
No, it does not taste good. Sometimes if I have a piece of lemon or something, I'll stick it in there orange, put it in my canteen, and takes a bit of the bite off of that iodine. But
Patrick says darkness doesn't care about other darkness. They just mutually hate the light.
Fitting for where the country is right there. Well, the bad half. But they're eating themselves. That's what I like.
Yeah, it's going to be a good 4 years.
through the next 2 months.
Yeah, that's true. We got to get to through the next 2 months.
Well, we got to get through this next couple of days after that news today.
Yeah,
No shit.
yeah. That's
Pushing the limit there.
man. That is some crazy shit.
And then he walks off into the jungle. That's awesome. I'd take him more serious if he didn't wear those glasses, to be
What's
honest
that?
with you. I said I'd take Biden more serious if he didn't wear those glasses.
I couldn't take him seriously.
At all.
After that debate with Trump, it was done. He was just like, it was soon after that where they're like, where he
Way
he backed
before
out.
that.
No,
Well, I
I'm
mean,
saying, but when
yes.
he backed out,
Oh yeah. Definitely. I mean, when
and then
took
they
him out.
threw her into that mess, and she had no business being there.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't say he backed out. I say they backed him out.
Yeah. Where are we at? 1-1. We've been on.
So
According to
were you guys anywhere near where Elon was blasting up his rocket today or no?
about an hour and 20 minutes away.
So could you see anything there from where you are or what?
Today it's hard. It's hard to see. I mean, especially with the cloud cover.
Yeah, if it's clear, you can see the exhaust cloud going up.
The rocket fire.
We can see it at night, but didn't today one of his boosters crash?
Yeah, I guess it crashed into the water. I don't know if that was a failure or just working the bugs.
I don't know. I don't know.
I haven't done I don't do an in-reach or anything when I go out. Most of the time, I don't even take a compass, to be honest with you. I mean, I do take a compass once in a while, depends on the deepness, but I've been looking at this thing there from Elon, this Starlink, and I think I'm going to go for it, I think.
Oh, well, it's portable.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be faster.
But damn, how many satellites do you need for that shit?
I don't know if it works on a relay system or not, Moggs.
I don't know. There's like 6,000 of them up there, at least.
But it's a little costly to get started. I worked it out there last week. It's about 2,200 Canadian there to get started. And then I think it's $174 a month after that.
Still steep. That's a lot.
But if you get rid of your cell phone and you bite the first little cash there injection to get it, it sort of works out $40-50 a month. I don't know what you guys pay for your cell phones. I just changed a little bit of my plan there, reorganized, but I was 153 and now I'm down to $78 or $79 a month.
A month?
Yeah.
Pay 50.
I pay I pay a year in advance. I pay for the whole year.
Yeah.
And it was to save money, and I saved like literally $10 a month. So that's $120 right there, just by doing it that way. I mean, it's like, it's a stick in the wallet. I mean, it's to put out that money, but I'm paying about $30 a month.
That's damn good. I'm with Bell. So, I mean, I don't think I'll ever change from them. I mean, I've been with them a long time. I really like Bell. I don't get drop calls, and when I'm out in the bush, I seem to have a better signal than most guys.
Yeah, I didn't like.
I didn't realize Bell was still a thing. I mean, we had Bell growing up.
Yeah.
Well, it's Bell Canada, it's Bell, but I don't know if you guys have Bell down there or not.
I don't know. I wouldn't think so, but who knows? That's a good question.
I saw that, like, I use StreamYard, and I saw they went up. They just jacked up their prices. But again, it's another thing I did is I paid a year in advance. So
So you're locked in.
yeah, until
that expires.
and then I think it came out to like $8 more a month.
I think that's what he
So
said.
I think I did the math, and it was like $8 more a month.
Than what
They just keep tacking on the dollars here and the dollars there. The 50 cents is here.
They sold the company, so the new person came in and said, "Okay, now I want more money." You know?
Yeah, yeah. I got to get my money back.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Blazer says, "I'm in to borrow your neighbor's Wi-Fi plan." Psst, hey, buddy, what's your password?
No, back in the day, I've tapped into a piece of cable or two and ran it to my place,
Yeah.
but not so much anymore, I guess.
You know, I
I don't
always
even
thought,
know, is there still cable? There isn't cable anymore, is there?
yeah. Well, yeah.
Like, I don't think I'd know how to tap into fiber optics. I mean, I'm pretty
No.
well-rounded, but I don't know if I could do that.
Probably not. No, when I first moved in here, I thought somebody was tapping into my, like, because this place was empty for a while. I thought maybe one of the neighbors was like tapping in, but the power was off. Because it seemed like a very steep bill when we first, you know, moved in. I thought it was maybe that switch underneath the sink because that was on.
Yeah, well, you don't know, right?
Yeah, I just had to run something, so I leave it off.
But is off or is off on? You don't know that one either.
I put it in off position in reference to the switch above it, which is the, you know. So I'm assuming. It's not always good, but you know. Let's see, where are we at? What are we at? 27 people watching, right? We've slowed down so much. I don't know. I think we're gonna take some time off here soon. Just take
And just go on a holiday or just a reboot?
just to chill, you know, to reboot.
Yeah. It does good. It does good.
Yeah, I just rethink things, and
I mean, you guys been at it a lot longer than I've been at it, but I mean, I've even taken a break here, and I just put something out there the other day there with Hopscotch there to sort of introduce him a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. See if I can do a little bit of something there. I'm just sort of waiting till I can get back out into the bush now. So
Patrick says, "Smile, Stevie B."
See, this is where that I'm tired comes in. I am tired. It's been a
she's
long
in
day.
the zone.
It's just been a long day.
So if you guys are up, if you guys like your typical day, you're up at 4:35, 5:30, whatever, and then you guys crash at what?
Like midnight.
No, it depends.
It just depends. I mean, it depends on, you know, what time I get home, and
Well, like
a lot of times I come home and I'll take a nap. But then
Yeah.
later on, you know, I'll be up until midnight or so. I gotta remember to log on after.
I get up around 7, and
Oh, I'm out the door by 6:30, 6:40 at the latest every morning.
if I have a reservation at like a 9 o'clock, I'll be to work by 8 o'clock.
And it seems to me on a video I watched there that a company there that's affiliated with the company that you work with there, or another franchise, their boats are down, so you're getting swamped where you are, or what's happening?
Oh no, it's one of we have 4 locations. And since one of the hurricanes, one of the locations was flooded. And they had literally a dozen boats there. That's what they have. I have 3. But
Wow.
since they were closed, they just reopened last week. But since they were closed for all those weeks, I got the overflow, because it's only an hour away. So people were coming to my place because they have to go boating.
Oh, you gotta
Yeah.
figure that before.
Oh, they are paying for it. I get it.
Yeah,
I've been-
but no wonder you're looking to reboot.
I need a break.
Yeah, I
And,
need a break.
Well, it's
and
like
from
tonight.
here too. And,
With everything that we had going on,
I should be in my bathroom.
we were
fixing
rushing
that.
back from Home Depot to, to come back and do the show. I realized on the way almost to here home, like shit, we don't have any coffee. So we get in the house. I grab whatever, and I was out the door, back out to the store. So it's been nonstop, pretty much. I did get a nap in when I first got home because I really just didn't feel good. I've got something going on with my shoulder that going up into my head, and anyways, I had to lay
Just,
off.
just a muscle issue on your neck and shoulder.
Yeah, I think so. Not sure, but it hurts like hell. It makes you feel like makes me feel like I have a headache. So when I got home from work, see, I work an hour away from the house, so after work it's an hour drive home. By the time I get through that drive, I'm really ready for a nap.
Wow.
Judy says, Stevie B, I have a friend going to Florida to see his grandchildren. I could visit you and bring the rain chains to you. LO, I can't get the post yet. So you have a friend that's going, but are you going with him? That's the way it sounds, right? Are you coming to Florida, Judy?
Are you? Because of course, get in touch.
Oh no,
And you're talking rain chains?
I'm not sure what that is.
She made. I can't even talk.
She made
She
them.
made them. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she made one for me.
And they run from your soffit to the ground outside? Is that what she's saying?
I think that's what isn't.
I don't.
I think the
Because
water
they're really,
cascade down the chain. That's what I think.
yeah. I've seen it in commercial work out here. There's a lot on the coast. You see that at resorts and stuff, these big chains, and it looks awesome.
Everyone needs a break sometimes. I understand. Well, what was the last one I took? We took. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, it was like 2 years before I even took off a show. I got some.
When on nights of shows, then I'm up. We end the show at 11. I drink coffee and half the show.
Yeah,
So
wind down.
I'm easily up until 1 o'clock and then turn around and get up. My alarm set for 4:30. I hit snooze sometimes, quite often. I have snooze.
Sometimes.
I have snooze set for every 5 minutes. So yeah, I hit it quite often.
Well, as long as you're getting at least bare minimum 4 to 5, you can
Yeah.
survive on 4 to 5 nicely.
But she
But
does.
that's what it feels like. Is it's surviving?
But she does take a nap in the afternoon.
I do.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh,
Yeah.
sometimes I'll fuck it every day.
Not every day.
Almost.
I did yesterday.
Naps are good.
They are.
Yeah. I mean, if you can do a power nap or whatever,
And see, my thing
It's
too is I'm, with the prosthetics, they say the doctors, whoever, they say you're supposed to wear them in intervals, not 24/7 or not all day. The minute I get up in the morning, I have to put them on, and then they don't come off again until I'm ready for bed. So
Wow.
I'm working all day and I'm on my feet a lot. I work in a park, so I'm out and about in the park, and whatever I do in life, I get to the point, especially getting home from work. Part of that nap is I got to get these lights off. I got to take a walk.
Yeah.
I just
Give yourself some
well, it gets
Yeah.
sore. It's it's uncomfortable, and It almost feels like wearing sweatpants in the summertime. You know, you want to get it, take them off.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it. It's just
No,
that
I hear you.
it's that
I
very
hear you. That's for sure.
yeah. So part of
So
my nap,
that's a
my
long
legs
day,
off.
Stevie.
I take my legs off, then that's it. I'm usually taking a nap.
Sharon says y'all never take a break. Never, unless something happens.
This is true. We talk about it all the time. Like earlier tonight, we're stopping through Home Depot. We're not gonna do a show. There's no way we're doing a show tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, I just fucking I didn't have a show. I'd be doing this, you know, like I'd be working on this. I got to put it off, but I couldn't get the part I needed anyway, so it didn't matter.
So yeah.
And of course, it being a mobile home, it's all special parts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that makes it even better.
And those stores close at 5.
Yeah, that's the problem. There are stores here that have the stuff I need, but they were closed.
Close at 5.
Judy says I might come to Florida. He's a friend I've known since the 80s. He's very cool. Right on.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Get out of the house, go to Florida.
Yes.
So it sounds like you might have to dust off the barbecue.
No, maybe the couch.
I was gonna say the couch. Oh no, that couch is cozy.
Sharon says y'all should have posted no show tonight. We would have understood. No, we do it. You know, we do it.
I'm glad you guys do it. I am glad you guys do it. I've enjoyed this right from the first time that I seen you guys and came on, and I enjoy myself every time.
Well, I think I saw what you were doing. I reached out to you. I was like, dude, come on, tell us about it.
Well, it gets way more in depth, but one day maybe I'll do a live, you know, when I can get my gumption up and get some things straightened out, and then it'll be nonstop talking about Bigfoot, because that's sort of been my
You are the Bigfoot king.
food. Yeah,
Indeed.
yeah, that's right. Well, I am the Bigfoot king. So I mean,
You know what? I said the other day is I'm at a point where I can't contribute to the subject matter. I just be repeating everything else that everybody else has said.
well, see, hey, that's exactly right, and that's why I decided to do what I'm doing, is because it's like you get tired of hearing the same thing,
Yeah.
and nothing ever changes. Well, I mean, you got to look at different avenues. I think the last time we were I was on, I was talking about the drug sniffing, and Stevie was talking about her shoes there at the airport, and
Yeah.
I thought, you know, it's things like that I'm interested in. I mean, there's obviously other scientific aspects of it that I'm interested in, but there's definitely a different way. There's a different way than what we've been doing, and I tell you what I have been watching lately is I went back to the early 1900s, and I'm starting to watch old logging footage on how they would set up and how they were raping and pillaging the land back then. I mean, for a reason, because we need lumber, right? But you can understand if you start watching, and we can understand that if that species was out there, what the hell would they be thinking? Like, I mean, we're dynamiting and just gobbling the ground up right
Destroying it.
beside them.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. But I mean, that's sort of, I've been looking into that, and then old native stills and all types of photography I'm going into now. So just to sort of see what I can see out there. It helps me plan my trip.
Christy said, "Hey Shane, question: how much daylight do you have in Canada right now?"
Well, it's dark when I get up at 5:30. And it's probably light about 7. It's probably 7 to 4. So whatever that is, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then it
9 hours.
it gets dark. And it's not like it's a gradual dark either. It's like you
Blink.
you're sitting in line at the gas station or something, and you took your head down and look up, and you got to turn your lights on.
Yeah. Guys, the link is in chat if anybody wants to join us. Hang out.
Well,
yeah, same dark at 4 p.m.
I've bored you guys long enough. I
Not at all.
I really appreciate you guys. I just say thanks every time I'm on because it's nice to meet people with the same kind of heart and I don't know, just niceness about them. That's all. And I think that's why I keep getting drawn back, even though you're pretty scrawny on your camera there, Mugs. But other than that, I just thought you guys have a great night. And I'll try to jump on a little more frequent if that's okay. And
Absolutely do.
And you guys just have a great night and congratulations on your big wave.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Talk to you guys soon.
Be good, Shane. Take care.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, man.
All right. Bigfoot King, everybody.
Bigfoot King out.
Oh. Christy says, Shane, you're not boring us. No, he's not boring us.
Sharon, I agree. She says, yeah, I hate it this time of the year. I'm ready to go to bed when it turns dark. I know. I look at the clock now and
it's 6 o'clock and it feels like it's midnight. Yeah.
It's like, what the hell?
Yeah. It's it gets dark. I'd say it's dark by
6:30.
Yeah, that's 6.
And it's same. I wake up in the morning, it's dark, but by the time I'm walking out the door, it's just light enough that I can see across the lake, but barely. By the time I hit 44, sun's in my eyes. The guy cut the corner, it's like, oh, I'm blinded. Big time.
We don't need drama there, Patrick. Not that kind of drama.
No, not really.
Yeah, it's just weird. I mean, it gets dark. When it does get dark early, it just throws me off completely where my clock is like.
We were sitting out there fishing the other night. Well, the other evening. It got dark about 6:30. Mosquitoes started biting, and I'm thinking it's like 10, 11 o'clock at night. I was ready for bed.
I was ready for dinner. Yeah, it's always cool when Shane stops in.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to him getting back into the woods and
filming. I like his parodies. They're funny.
Yeah, some of the stuff he does is funny.
We all need a good laugh.
Looking forward to that trip he's taking up to
hell yeah,
the Headless Valley.
Has he said when he's going for sure yet? I know he's talking February.
He's talking wintertime.
February is what he's been talking.
We'll see.
I get the idea of wanting to go then. I couldn't do it.
No.
I could not do the temperatures.
Well, I mean, you think about it, you don't have to worry about bear.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Trust me, I get the
it's just
thought behind why.
Yeah, it's just the cold.
Yes.
Which not
what's keeping everything else out.
Not a bear.
In a way.
That's some serious cold. That's like.
Yeah.
Andrew says Bigfoot King. But so did Judy. Yeah, because that that valley has got such a reputation.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
you hear stories of like helicopter pilots that'll bring people up there, but they don't want to land. Like, why
That's the
fly up
point.
there?
Yeah. That's the point.
Too many people have lost their heads up there. Where are we at?
10:35.
So that'd be cool if Judy makes it to Florida.
Absolutely.
Where's your Judy? Where's your friend's grandkids live? See, what you guys might not know is Judy's originally from Florida.
Yeah, I was gonna ask when's the last time she was home. I know it's been a long time. Judy, you know, of course, you're always welcome. There's no question there.
Our door is open the most.
I love how you say that.
What?
The most.
It's most. Yeah. Some, not so much. I don't know who those some are, but I'm just saying.
Karen guy says, Moses, Stevie, shut the show down and go fix the toilet. No, what I have to do after the show is I have to get online and do my benefits for work. The open enrollment is closing. So, of course, I wait till last minute to do everything.
Judy says, I'm ready for an adventure as soon as I can plan one. I've been sick long enough. Just getting out of your house a little bit, you know.
Well, she knows.
You know, it's just that little bit of, no, even like, you know, just getting out of the house.
Well, that's what I had said before. Just
getting out into the yard or just
walking down to the mailbox.
Yeah.
And,
You know, take off your shoes in the yard and get grounded. You know, just feel that ground beneath your feet.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Although I was walking around barefoot last night and I said, God, I wish I could go to work like this. It's so much more comfortable.
What would you call that? Stumped?
Barefoot. I was barefoot.
No. He said you can't do that. I said, well,
Oh.
I guess you're stumped.
Yeah, I guess.
I know these guys are like, I can't believe you just said that.
I'm used to it.
Brandon, is that the name of the town or is that your buddy's name?
Right?
I'm like, where is this?
That's probably
Gate
about
Smasher, what's up?
an hour and a half to 2 hours from here.
How's it going with you both tonight? It's been a busy few days since we last Thursday.
Indeed, it has.
What else do I have to do? I'm undecided what I'm doing with the bathroom as far as the wallpaper, and because just like the rest of this house trailer, whatever. Originally, the bathroom was paneled, so they wallpapered over it, but like the wallpaper is just peeling off, but not all of it. So I'm thinking of doing either a wainscoting
The wallpaper's just outdated and hideous.
or
I won't be disappointed if it was gone.
no, that's so 80s.
Yeah, 70s.
Not that wallpaper. That's
Yeah, I guess.
pure 80s. I used to have a couch that matched it. Damn, Danny, that was. Oh,
No, they're talking about it.
I need some fried deviled eggs. Danny says, I never heard of that, of fried deviled eggs. What the fuck? So yeah, I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with this bathroom. But I can't I can't sit and think about it. I have to do it. I just, you know. First things first is I got to get the floor down
I know.
first
You gotta get the,
so I can get the toilet in.
you gotta get the piece for it.
Yeah,
before you get
that's
the
I get that in the morning. I just feel bad for you in the morning.
morning tonight.
Well, you can still take a ride and
I know. Well, I'll have to do that in the
Circle
morning too.
K and Gate Smasher says lots of deer running around trying not to get eaten.
Either that or I'll be peeing in a bucket tonight.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Nope. Last time we camped out.
I had a house full of awful paneling. I used drywall mud and small nap paint roller. I textured and painted it. Well, you see this wall behind me? That's a paneling that I painted. Because it was that gnarly paneling color, but it wasn't like a nice color. It was like, meh.
It was light.
So I painted over it. I would paint over it in the bathroom, but
No.
to get all that, no, it just no. I got to cover it up. I clean it up, then cover it up. Don't know with what yet. Sharon says, Stevie B, get your camping bucket ready.
Right.
That's what you're gonna need.
That's what I'm gonna have to do.
Unfortunately, the bathroom tents in the bucket pop up.
Oh, no shit. No, I have the other. No, I don't either. Do I? Do I have the other one?
Well, we didn't. That stuff I think was in the truck, so we brought that back.
Yes, so
it wasn't
I do have
in the
the
pop
other
up.
one. Okay, I have the other one. That'll work.
Brandon, Florida is the name of the place.
I figured.
The guy's name is Thomas, by the way.
And yeah, I said that. It's about, I don't have 2 hours from here.
Gay Smasher says sometimes ripping it out and starting over is the best. Yeah, I had planned on it, but I didn't plan on doing it today.
Yeah, right.
No, but it'll look great. I didn't take any pictures before. I could take pictures now and go, well, this is where it's at, and then just, take more as I go. We'll see. I don't know. I just know I just gotta march on because I'll get off from here and I'll go back in the bathroom and continue doing what I was doing. I'm doing the floor a little differently. I was gonna continue the floor the same. I'm using the same flooring for the bathroom, but I'm gonna run it in a different direction. So I'm gonna have to put a saddle in the doorway. I could do it where I don't have to do a saddle and it's all going in the same direction. It's like, one floor. But I think it'll be easier to do it the other way. And I think it'll look better when you walk in the bathroom and the boards are going away from you instead of just in front of you, crossed in front of you.
I'm not tripping on anything. I'm good.
Sometimes ripping it out to start over causes huge issues. I found out the hard way. Well, I that's how this started. The toilet broke. So, okay, let me just pull that out real quick and, no.
It's never real quick.
Because like that flange was just screwed up. It was unusable. And it's weird because if anybody's ever done a toilet, or put it this way, when you look down at the base of the toilet and you see those little caps on each side, one on each side, well, there's a screw in there, and that screw is supposed to sit in that flange. Well, when I took that off, that screw goes straight through the floor.
Really?
Yeah, like they drilled through it through the floor and put it underneath the floor and up through the floor.
Wow.
Yeah, it's. I was like, why won't this screw come? So as I tried to turn this flange, I had to cut the flange apart as I went because it kept hitting that screw. And then finally, I just
Well, that's when I was
cut
taking a
the
nap,
flange right
yeah.
out. I was like,
It
screw
sounded
this.
like an airplane taking off. That's what I woke up to.
Gates
It
Mattress
does,
says,
yeah.
Patrick, I put 20 in an envelope and I borrow 40 from it. Guess you don't need the envelope then. Yeah, it's just, it is. It was a can of worms. And I opened it.
You sure did. Chiro, good to see you.
Hey, Jane, how are you? But I like doing this shit. It's just I haven't lifted stuff in a while, like heavy objects. And I did. And I'm hurting. But that's just from not doing those exercise or doing that type of exercise or labor or whatever. I don't, I'm not stocking shelves in Home Depot anymore, where I was walking up a ladder with a lawnmower on my shoulder and a box, to put it on the top shelf. Or a barbecue. Riley, what's up? Good to see everybody. It's just popping in. Remodeling projects are fun until the wife gets home. Yeah, because then plans change, no? Oh, maybe we should do it in this color.
What?
I don't know. I don't know if I like that sink base or no.
We do got to get new fixtures, though. Toilet paper holder, that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, the total remodel will be.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
I was thinking. I was looking at the countertop and all that. I'm like,
I know. I was looking at it.
No, but then I looked underneath and I realized that
Mm.
in that, like, there's the countertop. And then there's cabinets. There's a drawer, and underneath the drawer, there's like a place for a table. I mean, a chair. So you could sit there, like a woman could sit there and do her makeup.
But the mirror's off center, so it's kind of weird.
But underneath that, where a chair would go, if you look, you'll see the water pipes and the drain.
Oh.
Yeah, they're right under there. So I'm like, oh
Okay.
shit,
I don't know.
I can't. I mean,
Put a new cabinet in.
yeah, I'd have to get creative.
Yeah.
I don't want to start having to repipe everything. I'm not.
No, and I get that.
I can.
But I don't like those cabinets in there, though. The bottom cabinets.
No,
They go back too far and they're too low.
There's probably shit in there I've never seen.
You're right, exactly. And I'm afraid.
Because I bought this place and it was
fully stocked. It was
turnkey,
absolute turnkey. Like,
so
occasionally we do stumble across things still that it's like, oh, where'd that come from?
Remember this? Where did this come
Right.
from?
And it can be fun, but yeah, something tells me I don't know what's back there. So again, don't care too much for those cabinets.
It's fun to watch and comment on YouTube how-to shows. Help! Instructions unclear. My junk is super glued to the ceiling fan. Please advise. Pull the string first. Stop the fan. Can't reach it.
Yeah, I can't even do that.
Isometric exercise is best, even low impact, and it works. Yeah, but I lifted up. I was picking up things. I pulled out a 35-year-old microwave, and
yeah,
then that toilet. I actually needed. I need help getting this toilet in the truck. That's how heavy this
Yeah,
thing
but
is.
then you're helping the guy at Home Depot. What was it
Yeah,
that
I'm
y'all
just
were loading on the
tossing shit
trailer?
around.
I
Like,
look, and next thing you know, he's up on the guy's trailer. I'm like, what the hell just
we're
happened?
walking in, and this guy's got this
I'm
big.
telling him, I'm getting ready to go to the bathroom. I'm like, I'm heading to the restroom, you know. And as soon as I said it, I look back and he's off helping. I guess asking the guy if he needed help, and the guy's trying to load something up on his trailer, and I look back and he's already up on the trailer. I was like, oh well okay.
We walk up, and there's a guy has one of those flat carts from that Home Depot has, and there's this big box, and I see him struggling with it, and he's at the end of the trailer. I was like, "You need help with that?"
Did you ever realize what it was?
I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, I was too far away.
So I helped him get it up onto the end of it onto the trailer, and he had these cinder blocks set up. I said, "Do you just want it on top of those?" He's like, "Yeah."
I did hear you say that.
So I just grabbed the end, and he grabbed the end, and we flipped it up. And then he's like, "Oh, just drop it." And I'm like, letting it down easy.
Yeah.
I'm not dropping it.
I mean, you just thought there was a pool table in that box. That's how big the box was to me. That's how
It was
big
no, it was a good size box.
Yeah. Yeah, that man would have never gotten it up there by himself. He had a hard time just sliding it, trying to slide it to get it to the point where y'all tipped it. But my point being, you just jump right in and you're already sore.
Kate's mattress says Tim the Toolman Taylor was modeled after me. The wife says, more power. Home Depot is like, I want all this new cool stuff, and it is.
Absolutely.
You walk through there, and they have all the neat stuff, and
I think it's
up front.
It's a good idea that we get there when we're on a mission, and it's not much time. Like the other night, we were there, and they were about to close. Like
we were in a hurry.
We were in a hurry, so we don't have time to look at anything unnecessary. Well, but yeah, they do have everything that you would want to get. We remodel the whole place.
Oh, I've shit. All the work I did at my dad's house as far as the deck.
Yeah. I wish you could show that.
The bricks, the cement,
the walls.
the everything, the stuccoing I did there. That was all Home Depot.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Someone says build, I start sweating. Love to build anything, anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
No, I enjoy it. It's just, and it's kind of cool. I can take my time, but I have to.
See, and I do too. And I'm forever asking you, is there something I can do? Can I do something? He won't let me do anything.
There's nothing to do.
There
is. It's a small little bathroom.
I'd be in there scraping wallpaper or something. I just want to help.
I'm not going to stop that. I mean,
I want to help. Well, I ask you, and you're like, no. That's his way of saying, stay out. Stay out.
Sharon says, y'all stay warm this week. Bad cold front coming through and everywhere. And it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, when we're here on Thursday show, we'll be shivering.
I will. I'm sure I will. I definitely won't be in a tank top.
It doesn't. I mean, these chilly mornings that have been out here
that has
a week ago.
Chilly. No. I actually
55, 50 degrees. I was like, I'm still out there in shorts and t-shirt.
At work that I was in shorts. I'm like, yeah, why? It just, I get cold. I'm the first one that gets cold, but I don't feel that it's been cold yet. It's been cool, and yeah, I've had to put a flannel on sitting out back fishing, once.
In 2 days, you're going to be like, shit, it's cold.
Yeah, I'm sure I will, but up to this point, no, not at all. I'm almost looking forward.
Harold Denton, what's up? He says, to hell with Home Depot and Lowe's. I work for a trucking company. Both companies get like 18-year-old rate levels and 70 to 80% discounts to put goods on their shelves.
Ooh, excuse me.
Trucking. Who does a lot of Home Depot trucking? That's Swift.
Yeah.
Swift does most of their trucking. I think
Dude,
they're out of Arizona actually.
I think Swift, they have a Swift is out of Jersey, actually.
Originally, it's out of Arizona.
Well, maybe originally, but they do have a big presence in Jersey. When I was running
Just like,
Pitbulls, that's where my trucks came from.
Who the hell's the other one? JB Hunt. I think they're in Arkansas, Lowell, Arkansas. I just remember this shit from when I used to drive all the time. I'd see trucks, Old Dominion or, whoever.
Hey, yawning over here.
Estes,
Yeah, Harold says I've worked for Estes Express Lines for
Oh, there you
past
go.
34 years. We're primary.
I didn't even
carrier
read
for Home
that.
Depot.
That name just popped out.
Well, you said it, and I looked down, and that was the first thing I said. And I mean, I read, and I was like, wait.
Estes, yellow lettering, black outline. There might be red in there somewhere. Maybe not. I know it's yellow. Anyway, I want to go to California Stan.
What? Oh.
California Stan.
Okay. I get it. I had to read it first.
If there's anybody here that lives in California, sorry. It's just
Yeah.
a fucked up state.
At least half of it is, anyways.
At least half.
Yeah.
Yeah. MPW, what's up? He says, I'm in Whittier. Meaning California. You know what I mean, dude. It's just I want to call it a progressive state, but it's retarded state.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in California right now. None of which is good.
No, I mean, they want to pay, what is it? What they call it? What's the word? Reparation. Yeah. To people that were never slaves, from people that never owned slaves. You're going to spend tax money for reparations. It's silly.
Oh, my phone.
Yeah, this happened 200 years ago. Let me pay you now. It's just wasn't 200, but close enough. Christy says, Forrest, where are you located? Harold says, we might get snow by Friday night in northeast Tennessee and western North Carolina in the higher elevations.
All of a sudden, I started yawning.
Yeah, I haven't paid that much attention to the weather. I just heard, there's going to be some snow by Thanksgiving, and even this week, but some traveling next week is going to be difficult. Yeah. So if you Riley says, I'm happily in Maine. Nothing ever happens here, and it's mostly wooded.
Right.
Yeah, didn't you say you're up in northern Maine? I believe. Keep that white stuff up there. Christy's like, Bigfoot happens in Maine. Yeah, there's a bunch of stories out of Maine.
Lobster and Stephen King. Those are the main things.
Maine.
Ha.
Yeah, Gay Smasher says, this Indian has to laugh when I hear about reparations. No shit, huh? No, Maine's a cool state. I want to go back up there.
I'd love to go. Never been.
Maybe
One day.
maybe next
One day.
year I want to we'll do an East Coast trip. We'll just drive up the East Coast. Stop, see my sister, whatever.
Oh, we gotta stop in my hometown first. That's on the way.
Oh, Alexandria?
Yeah.
What's in Alexandria?
I still have family there.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, your sister's over there. And, yeah. Glenwood and Aristoc. That's the county. Yeah.
Do some fishing up there. Some good spots on the river.
I want to go up and fish the Penobscot. There's some really good fish up there in Maine. Penobscot River.
Sure.
Do you remember Hunt for Red October?
Well.
And in the end of the movie, they're in the submarine and they're sitting
I
up
know.
top and they're going up a river. That's the
Okay.
Penobscot River.
I heard you say that.
Judy says we've been getting quite a few earthquakes here in the Mississippi River area on the New Madrid fault line on this ridge.
Hmm.
Yeah, who was it? Cuba just got hit with like two earthquakes. Sharon says medicine time. And you know what? That 2 hours went by really quick, guys. Thank you, Shane, I should say. Sorry.
I was like, who's Sean?
Yeah, Sean. What's a U between us,
Polly, if you're listening, if you happen to hear this,
Yeah,
love you.
Paulie,
So proud of you.
be good, brother.
Yes.
Keep it up. It's
Get in
worth
touch
it.
if
It's
you
worth
need
it.
to.
Trust me. Things get better.
Please.
But I wish I could have seen Montana. It's still there. Just got to get over there. I've never been there either.
Laser says huge earthquakes all around me here. Yellowstone is gonna go.
Can you wait 4 years? I want to see how this 4 years go before Yellowstone blows up. Blazer says, I live there. It's from Red October. Yeah, the last time I was on the Penobscot, I just slammed smallmouth. It was amazing. Gate smashers. I didn't get a casino. Judy says Arkansas casinos are upset and they're trying to build a 3,000-foot facility right next to the major public schools. On that note,
Wow.
guys, I'm going to say thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. It was great to see everybody. Again, Shane, Paulie, thank you.
Right.
We'll be back on Thursday, but you guys know that.
We ain't going anywhere.
No, not yet.
Right.
But we are going to take a break soon. Probably next month, December, sometime we're going to take some time off.
It'll end up being after the holidays, I'm sure.
What holidays?
The holidays are coming up. I'm just saying, are you gonna quit for the holidays? Not be on live?
December. I mean, they're at the end of the month, so I want to. We'll see.
Sorry.
Like the holidays start next week, so. But
Anyways, have a good evening. Thank you guys. We love you. For sure.
hit that like button. if you're new, subscribe and share it out, and you know how it works.
Comments.
Definitely leave comments. All right, guys, you have an amazing night. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. We love you. Peace and God bless.